Today I'll be sharing with you the most exciting offer ever. It's the most exciting offer I've ever seen, and I'm talking about a vocational school, not only one vocational school in Portugal. To those of you who have an HND and you have been looking for schools in Canada or Europe and your HND result is not accepted for admission for postgraduate diploma, for masters or MBA, or you have a school certificate, you want to study tourism and hospitality management and you don't have enough money to pursue your dream, I have a tourism school for you in Portugal, and this school is one of the highly rated school, and it also have the most craziest tuition fee ever. So I would like to share with you about opportunity of going to this school. The application has opened since January 18th, and the application will be closing by March 15 this year. So you have an opportunity to apply to this school. Anybody can apply to come to this school to study, whether you have a diploma, whether you have a school certificate, you have an HND, or you even have a bachelor degree. You study any course at all and you want to still study tourism. And you know, another thing is that if you study in this particular school, instead of looking for a job, you have about 94% employability rate according to this school. And another thing is that this school also assists people to get job. Maybe you have been thinking about getting a work visa to come to Portugal or to any other European countries, and you cannot afford the cost to process a tourist visa to Portugal or to Finland or Denmark. You need to have at least 6,500 euro in order to get your work contract and visa. But with this school, it offers a kind of ridiculous amount that anybody can ever imagine. Even schools in Portugal, university in Portugal, their tuition fee is around 2,500 euro to around 3,000 euro. But this school I'm talking about, the tuition fee is just 1,500 euro. And the school allow you to pay up to 10 installments. That means if you get admission for this particular school that I'll be sharing with you, you can pay your installment up to 10 times. And another good thing about this school is that this school also offers a Merit Scholarship. With the Merit Scholarship, if you're eligible for this scholarship, that means you don't pay tuition. You don't have to bother yourself about paying tuition fee of this university. And the good thing is that these courses are offered in English language. So take your pen and write down some of these things I'll be sharing with you. Don't come later and expect me to start downloading everything for you. And to those people who belong to the Nigeria Flashers Association, whenever a video is posted, all you do is just to start beeping or flashing. Or you belong to the International Flashers Association and you always flash. I don't think this will really help. If you need information, please, the best thing is just to write a message on the comment section or call. So that's it. So this morning, just as I've said, I'm giving you, we have a lot of tourism school, but this one has the most attractive offer ever in terms of tuition, in terms of opportunity. And another thing is that this course just lasts for only 1 year, and you have at least one curricular internship, and it's paid. You are going to get a paid internship at the end of the day too. So if tourism interests you, you want to study tourism and hospitality management, you want to study culinary arts, or you have been looking for the best and the fastest route to go and get your work permit in Portugal or in Europe, this could be the best offer that you can, the fastest route you can take if you have been dreaming of going abroad to go and work. And another thing is that you get a certificate that will give you access to work anywhere in Europe. Most times, if people travel from Nigeria, they have to do some courses in order to make themselves to be compatible to that environment. But studying in this particular tourism school will give you the access of getting any job in any part of Europe and abroad. So I'm going to share with you now, just as I've said, This tourism school is Tourism Escholas, and the application has opened since January 18 and it will be closing March 15th, 2025. The tuition fee, just as I've said, is just 1,500 euro, and you are allowed to pay installment up to 10 times. That means that you can pay 150 euro per installment. Is that not amazing? 150 euro per installment. 150 euro is not up to 250,000 naira, maybe thereabouts. And for your proof of fund, you just need about 4 million naira in your proof of fund. That means, as the tuition fee is very, very cheap and affordable, it makes your proof of fund to be very low. Presenting this amount with 4 million to the embassy, you should be able to get a visa. So what are the courses offered in this university? Number one, this tourism school offer Culinary Arts. Number two, they offer Food and Beverage Management. Number three, Tourism Operations Management. And number four, Tourism Management. So these courses, just as I've told you, they are taught in English. They are available for non-EU. That Nigeria is part of non-EU countries that are in the EU. They are Switzerland, France, Germany, Poland, Netherlands, Estonia, Belgium, Lithuania, Slovenia, Slovakia, and so on. So we are in the non-EU. We belong to the non-European countries, and these courses that I've mentioned, or this university accept students from Nigeria and other African countries. So if you are in Nigeria, you are from any other African countries, you can apply for this program, and the medium of instruction for this program is in English. And another wonderful thing about this school is that you can select up to 3 courses, just like when you are filling your UTM form, and you are allowed to pick like 2 or 3 institutions. So you can pick 3 courses, and you can also pick 3 cities in Portugal, whether in Porto, in Lisboa, and Avagad, and other places, to go and do this program. So another question is that is what documents are required for admission. The first thing you need is your WAEC results. You need to have at least 6 credits in your WAEC. On NECO result, if you have an OND or a diploma, is also acceptable. Anybody, if you're a graduate, you can still go for this program as well. It doesn't matter whether you study any course, you're interested in tourism and hospitality management, you're interested in culinary arts, or you want to use this route or this means to Japa, because this opportunity is very, very amazing, very, very affordable, and is very, very rare to find in any institution abroad. So you have an OND, you have an HND, you have a bachelor degree. You need to have a minimum of credits in English and mathematics and other subjects in order to apply for this course. Age limit, I don't think there's any age limit for this course, for this program, since it's a tourism school, it's a vocational school. Anybody can apply up to maybe 50 years, I guess. Then another thing is that you need letter of eligibility of study from the Federal Ministry of Education. If you go to the Federal Ministry of Education in Abuja, you want to legalize your documents, you will need to get an eligibility to study letter. They'll prepare that letter at a fee, and you make payments, and you can submit this along with your documents. Another thing you also need to do is you also need to legalize your copy of WAEC results, your OND, HND, whichever result you have at the Federal Ministry of Education. You need to legalize your birth certificate, you need to legalize your testimonial, you need to legalize your transcripts if you have one, and also needs to also legalize, you need to also get legalization from the Ministry of Foreign Affairs in Abuja. That's for your international passport. Then when you go to the portal to go and apply to this school, you need to fill a declaration form and sign it. that you are an international student. I need to just fill your name, a kind of declaration that you are going to abide by the pros and cons of the institution. Then after filling the form online, an interview will be scheduled with you on an arranged date. The school will call you for an interview. You need to apply, you need to go for an interview before submitting your application, your visa application, at the Portugal embassy, either in Abuja or in Lagos, but I think in Abuja most preferably. And you need to also write, have a letter of motivation or statement of purpose. They need to see that, especially those people who are applying for the Merit Scholarship. If you have opportunity of getting the Merit Scholarship, that means that you not even pay this tuition, this 1,500 euro. You will not pay. But it now depends on how strong your motivation essay is. If your motivation essay is not strong, that means you'll not be able to get that scholarship. So if you get the Merit Scholarship, that means you are not paying a dime. You just get to this institution, you are given a Merit Scholarship, you just go there to go and study free. But for those people who did not apply for the Merit Scholarship, and maybe their motivation essay is not strong, their WAEC result is weak, they have weak passes in their WAEC, and they have maybe their bachelor's degree, they have a third class. It's like somebody who submitted his document to me yesterday to apply to a tourism school in Spain, and this guy has a third class, which I told him is acceptable. He can go to the school in Spain or in Malta to go and study. But when I look at his NECO result, he only has 3 credits and 3 passes. I just wonder how he was able to get his bachelor degree. So this is not acceptable. If you have three credits or 5 passes in your WAEC or NECO, it is not acceptable. You can't apply. I just told that guy straight, you cannot apply to this school because you already have a third class already, and you don't have good credit in your WAEC result or NECO. So that is it. So you need to have a very good result. Students who have A's and B's in WAEC, and you want to study tourism and hospitality management, you can study in this university, in this vocational school, and the duration of the program is just for 2 semesters, about 1 year with an internship. And the school has an application form of an application fee of 25 euro, and also there's an enrollment fee of 25 euro. This is a very small amount of money, and when you pay after filling the form, when you are filling the form, you pay an application fee of 25 euro. Then when you are accepted, you are asked to pay an enrollment fee of 25 euro. Then you get a letter, and maybe you are asked to make a deposit. Then after that, you book appointment. Please bear in mind that you are going to be asked to do an interview in this school before you are eventually given an admission. You also, when you get to the school too, you also write a written exam. You will be asked to write an exam when you get to the school. But the first thing is that an interview is scheduled with you. They want to ask you why you are coming to the school. They want to see how good you are. Coming to come and study tourism or hospitality management or any of the courses that you have chosen to come and study in this school in Portugal. So when that interview is scheduled with you and you pass that interview, that means that you are good to go. You can go to the Ministry of, you can go to the embassy after booking your appointment for visa and go and apply for visa. But in the proof of funds, if your parents puts money in your account, you need to also explain to the embassy how the money is got, how that money comes to your account, And another thing is that after the legalization from the Ministry of Foreign Affairs and the Ministry of Education, you also need to do legalization or translation of documents at the Portugal embassy. I think it costs just $10, €10 per page, depending on the number of pages you are legalizing. So if you are legalizing 20 pages, that's about €200. That's what you are going to pay legalization. The Spanish embassy also has legalization after doing the normal legalization at the Ministry of Education in Abuja and at the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. You need to also do they call it apostate legalization translation, because they need to translate your WAEC results and all your documents to Spanish or to Portuguese. That is what is called legalization. So the embassy does that, and it is for a fee. Please bear in mind that you are going to pay a fee for this. At the Ministry of Education in Abuja, you also pay a fee if you apply. Most times they need you to come one-on-one. If you want to go to the Ministry of Education in Abuja, please don't patronize stouts at the gate or at the entrance, because there's also fake legalization. Some of these stouts can help you to do a fake legalization because they need to sign your documents and authenticate it. And by the time you send this to the embassy knows the signature of the Minister of Foreign Affairs, and once they see this signature or that of the Minister of Education, they will know whether it's legit or not. So that is why it's very, very important, if you are going to Abuja, to go and legalize your documents at the Ministry of Education, at the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. Just walk straight to the Ministry of Education. I think is at the 5th floor. You go there that you want to legalize your document. Please make sure you go with your originals, the originals of all your documents, your WAEC results, your birth certificate, testimonial, WAEC scratch cards. You need to get a WAEC scratch card, and if you have an OND, go with original copy of your OND, go with original copy of your transcript, official transcript. Also, if you have an HND, the same thing, your OND and HND will be legalized. If you have a bachelor's degree, you need to go with your statement of results and certificate. So they will legalize each copy of those documents, and most times you will not get this in one day. It might take some days. You might have to visit the Foreign Affairs or the Ministry of Education, maybe like 2 or 3 days until you get it. Everybody from all parts of Nigeria has to come to Abuja, Ministry of Education, Ministry of Foreign Affairs, to come and legalize their documents, whether you are in Kaduna, whether you are in Zamfara, whether you are in Jalingo, whether you are in Taraba, whether you are in Adamawa, whether you are in Yobe, whether you are in any part of, even like when I visited some years ago, I saw somebody from Germany who came to come and legalize documents. They also legalize document for work at the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, and also there's also an authentication of certificates at the Ministry of Education. So you go there. But my advice is, whenever you want to go to the Ministry of Education or Foreign Affairs, don't go there on a Friday, because Friday is usually a short day of work, because the Muslim will go for their Jummah prayer, and the office will be closed anything from around 12 or 11:30. So Friday is not the best day to go. You go there on Monday, between Monday and Wednesday. You can land in Abuja on Sunday. Then on Monday you start going to the ministry in order to legalize your documents. So and also you need to make sure that you also get your statement of account ready. You need to start building your statement of account, and before you apply for visa. Getting Portugal visa, especially student visa in Portugal, or any kind of visa appointment for the Portuguese embassy, might be a bit difficult. That is why you need to apply early. You need to apply early enough to get this appointment for visa. I have another vocational school in Portugal Also, this school in Portugal, for every international student, they pay you 135 euro per month, and you also given a laptop as a student. Once you are admitted into this vocational school, you are given 135 euros per month. Then they also give you a laptop. So we have other schools as well. Anybody that wants to study courses like marketing, language, hospitality, business development, administration, you want to do beauty therapy, you want to do culinary arts too, you want to do sports and recreational management, you want to study education like early childhood education, you want to study you want to have a diploma in English language teaching, or diploma in teaching, or diploma in teaching proficiency, you want to do computer science, any kind of program in computer science, data analytics, network administration, cyber security, just name them. You want to do aeronautics, you want to do health, you want to do any program in health, safety management, nursing care, or other programs relating to health and safety as well. This institution and other institution also offer this course, and these courses are just short courses, just for 1 year, some 6 months, some 9 months, and with that you are ready for the labor market. You can start getting job, and after some time you apply for your PR in Portugal and you start living there. I think this is the easiest and the fastest route, especially if you don't have up to 10 million naira to apply for work permits in Portugal. You want to apply for work permits in Netherlands, to apply for work permits in any other parts of Europe, or you have been planning to do your masters and the tuition fees are not within reach for schools in Canada, and maybe you have been applying for school in Canada and you have to cough out about 22,000 Canadian dollars, or in Australia about 35 or 40,000 Australian dollars, and you have been applying for more than 3 or 4 years. You've been refused visa because of your proof of funds. So this is an opportunity for you. You can grab this offer if your intention of going abroad is not really because you want to pursue a master's, but because you want to japa. So this is the fastest and the easiest route to japa, to go abroad. And Portugal is a very beautiful country, and it's also helping in immigration, and there are a lot of opportunities you can tap while in Portugal. And so these vocational schools are open, especially this one that I've mentioned that has 1,500 euro for the tuition fee, and it will give you the opportunity of paying in 10 installments. I think almost everybody can afford that, especially if you have been thinking of going abroad to go and study and you are budgeting like 10,000 or $12,000 or 12,000 euro. This money is just a chicken feed. So with 1,500 euro, you can afford to go to Portugal to go and study, to live and get the best job. So I'll be waiting for your comments and response, especially if you want to apply to this school to come and study tourism, hospitality management, culinary arts, or any of the vocational schools. The other school is just about 1,449 euros. 1,449 euros. That's the school that offers management, business, beauty therapy, health and safety, and other courses. It's 1,499 euros. They don't have a flexible offer of paying, installment like this first school that I've mentioned, but all these vocational schools, they are quite affordable. And if you are serious about going abroad, this is the time to apply. Just as I've told you, the application will be closing any moment soon. You need to apply now if you want to get the school to book an appointment for interview with you, and you want to get an appointment at the embassy of Portuguese embassy to come to apply for your visa. This is the time to apply. You don't need to waste time. I'll be waiting for your application. Please also follow us on our YouTube page, Jamestown Study Abroad, and thus like, subscribe to our YouTube channel. Follow us for more, because we have you have amazing offers that you can ever get anywhere, and we are still trying to give you a lot of other things. If you go to other main channels, we give you what is really what is verifiable, schools that we have visited, schools that we partner with, and schools that have offer, not just internet search. So this that is why you need to follow us for more, and subscribe to our YouTube channel, comment, like, and share this video. I'm sure it's going to help somebody. Have a very wonderful day.